Are we on?
We're on.
Hello, everybody.
All right. First off, can you hear us tonight? To start off with, let's see how slow the chat is.
Yeah.
You're on. A little bit laggy. Probably so. I have changed rooms 3 times trying to find the best reception. So I will be going, I guess, and buying a 4G cell booster.
All right. There's quite a few of you here.
Yeah. Don't know how many yet. I can't see it on ours, but that's fine.
All right. I see some of our moderators, the Haskins Family Vlog and Horticulture Geek.
Yay.
I might have seen someone else. I might have missed them, though. So y'all be sure and check them out. Thank you. I actually fixed up a little bit for y'all. Normally it's
not very often she puts on makeup.
No. I just don't really have time and don't really go a lot of places with all the farming during the week. I tell the kids, if you're not dressed by 3 o'clock, of course they're homeschoolers, so they can do their school in pajamas. I say, don't even get dressed. That's just more laundry for me. You should have got dressed this morning. Hello, everyone.
Who can see how many we've got? Oh, there's 23 on
that
there.
Everyday Kira, she's one of our moderators tonight.
Yay.
We've been checking her channel out this week. Y'all need to check her out. It's a really good channel. She bakes some delicious looking bread, doesn't she?
Yep. You already got Andrea wanting one of them slicers now.
Yeah, I don't know what your little sunbeam thing in your intro video that sliced the bread, but I was like,
she said pause that. Now,
yeah,
now go back. Go back.
I need to see that again because it just sliced perfect slices of bread. 42 watching. That's good.
The last time I checked, I think there was 455 already registered to come to the event, so it is getting big.
Yes.
It has already surpassed how big I thought it was going to get. I told Andrea and I told Jeremiah and Jeff, I figured maybe 200.
And Sharon, that was that Everyday Kira. That's what I was talking about. So how many is it now? What are we at now?
Last time I looked, it was 455, but that's been a couple of days ago.
Yes, just thinking out loud said, didn't I just see you two last Sunday night? I haven't told him who you are. Where were you Sunday night?
I can't remember yesterday.
You were at church. You're always at church on Sunday night. That's Amber's dad.
Oh. Yes. Mighty, mighty powerful message.
She got the sunbeam from her mama, so we're going to have to find out where Mama got it. Taking a sheep to the process of the 25th. How would you recommend to have it cut? We've only done one ourselves. We didn't take it, so I don't know. The lamb chops are really good. I would say that. And
the process will work with you, especially if it's your first time. I remember our first time we took a hog. It was like, I don't know how we want to cut. I know we want ribs. I know we want this, that, and this. And it's like, well, they'll kind of lay it out for you and tell you, these are the cuts that you'll get from this section. You can either have this, this, or this. So just tell them. Just be up front with them. Say this is our first time.
Yeah, they'll really walk you through it. So someone said, what's the topic? I guess this is their first time here. We are going to be talking about our meetup that's here at our farm April 6th. You got to
start calling it by the name.
Okay, it's called the Spring Shindig.
Or the Shindig, either one.
Or the Shindig, okay. So it's here at our farm. Roots and Refuge are helping us organize it and plan it. So we are going to be giving all kinds of details. We actually made some stops today. Getting deals on hotel rooms and things like that.
Finalizing them.
Yes, trying to get y'all some cheaper deals on staying in some of the surrounding towns. So we will give folks a little bit of time to get in here, and then we'll kind of start giving y'all some info and just kind of chat with y'all too.
All right. I seen one while ago that somebody said I'm coming 6 hours away. How far? Everybody else, type in real quick. How far away are you coming from? How many hours? If you're coming, hey, Big Ben.
Hello,
Yes,
Margie. And I know Margie they're coming from a ways away.
Yes.
And I know someone else, I don't know if she's in here, that's coming from a ways away.
North Carolina.
Yes, Horticulture Geek, we're excited to meet you. We totally missed you at Roots and Refuge, so.
There's a 9-hour
Springfield,
drive.
Missouri. Yep.
5-ish hours, 7 hours.
Central Alabama. That's a good little distance. Branscombe Farm. So y'all are in Batesville. I didn't realize that. Yeah, you're not far at all.
Yeah, I messaged them a couple of times.
Okay.
25 minutes away. Don't run out of gas getting here, huh?
6 hours. Bobblehead. Hey, Bobblehead.
How's Jeff? How's the chickens?
15 minutes.
Wow.
Camping spots.
I know who that is. That's where your rooster came from.
Okay. Tambra Duggar said, what about some camping spots? I told my boys we might camp a day. My oldest son lives in Heber Springs.
That's where we're going to recommend.
Yes, that is the camping town.
It is beautiful there, and I would definitely, but you can't make reservations for April. That's the thing.
Right.
But they're not going to be full. What's that?
Margie is winning right now. 18 hours and 13 minutes.
Wow.
Yes. Is it Chester that we got the rooster from?
Mm-hmm.
That is the only rooster that's gotten to stay around here. It's the buff rooster we got from you because he's really nice so far.
He's made it, what, a year? Because I know it was last year we got him from you when it was so cold.
He does not get too close, and that's all I ask, is you keep your distance and I'll keep mine. I will feed you and take care of you, but...
She said 1 or 2 times, I think he's eyeing me.
Yeah, they give me this look, and I know they're working up to it. And I think they smell my fear. They'll start walking up to me and, like, starting to flap their wings. And, yeah, I know it's coming. And then they wind up flogging me. Farm Alarm said, hey, but they got to go eat supper. Yeah, you got to do that.
You can eat supper and watch at the same time. I still wish y'all were coming. 6 hours away. Motorcycle. I do not have one, but my brother does. And right up around the lake and all that, that's a really pretty place to ride your bike.
Yeah. Or Petty Jean, that's a little over an hour from here. A lot of people go up there and ride. Thank you, Tambra. She said, thank you. Love y'all's channel.
Y'all are excited about the Shindig. We're excited too, but I can honestly say I'm kind of getting a little nervous.
Some of them are saying what happened, so I don't know if we're messed up or what. He's checking it out. I don't even know if y'all can see me right now. Oh, Sweet Pea Farm, I understand. It is quite a drive from New York. We have one lady, Allison, I don't know if she's in here, but she is driving from Long Island, 23 hours. So, yeah, that's a lot. Okay, we're back, they said.
I was getting a text. Amber, that's fine. I'll see if I can try to get them in here, get the links put in. So I'm going to step over to the other computer, and I'll try to see if I can get the links put in.
Wow.
What?
29 hours for a single man.
Are you really coming?
That's wild. It's buffering every so often, but comes back.
There's Allison. Yeah, I don't know why. I've got the phone in the same spot, and we're using the hotspot just like we done last time. I'll try to get something better before the next, do what?
Kathleen said, are we going to the HOA? So here's all the places we're going to go this year.
I'm going to step over here and see if I can get it.
We are going in, I believe it's March 1st through 3rd. We're going to go visit Baker Creek. We're going to tour their greenhouses and tour their grounds and meet with some of the people that Ben's talked to on the phone and different things. So we're pretty excited about that. And then March, I believe 9th, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe March 9th is Deep South Gathering. That's put on by Deep South Homestead, and I know Two Family helps put that on. They've done a lot of work getting that together. We are actually going to be on a panel. Am I still on?
Yeah.
Okay. My picture went away. But we're actually going to be on a panel at the Deep South Homestead Gathering, answering questions with a few other channels. And then April 6th is our meetup here at our farm. May 5th and 6th, I believe. All these dates, I'm just going off memory. May 5th and 6th, we'll be back at Baker Creek for their Spring Planting Festival.
Thank you.
And then...
Is it Kira or Kiera?
Kira.
Kira?
She was asked that on Two Family last night.
Okay. Thank you. There's the Eventbrite link.
So, I lost my train of thought. So,
Sorry.
Baker Creek, May 5th and 6th. Then this is not a convention, but we are actually going to be in Ohio this summer for an event our kids are in, and I am going to Layman's. It is like a lifelong dream. I was thinking, laying in bed last night, I have got to start saving me some money because there's so many things I want to buy. And then October, we will be at the HOA. We're pretty pumped about that. We really wanted to go this last year, but weren't sure that really our channel was big enough yet to warrant really going. And I still don't know if we are, but we're going.
It might start lagging for a minute. I'm trying to get on here and get on.
Okay. Yes, Tamara, you're going to Baker Creek. That was a lot of fun, and I said this last week, and I'm going to say it again, but if you can't make the Homesteaders of America, because it's quite a drive, because it is way out on the East Coast, shoot for Baker Creek Spring Planting Festival. It's another basically YouTube place to be. There was tons of channels there, big channels. It was... That actually is what kicked off our channel. That's the first thing that we had. We talked to Farm Alarm. That's where we first met them. We felt ridiculous to even be carrying a camera around, and so we just got very little footage, but we wound up talking to Farm Alarm there for a good little bit, and we met Doug and Stacy. We met Jake and Becky at White House on the Hill. Just several channels were there. Living Traditions was there, and I believe they're going to be back again. So shoot for Baker Creek if you can't make the HOA. It's a great event if you're trying to get your channel off the ground. So Margie, you live near the HOA. That's cool. I have one of my best friends moved up there, and she lives right near a town called Manassas. And she says she's close to the HOA, some distance. I don't know how close, but. The Spring Planting Festival was a blast. Ann and Andy said they're going to. And I hope y'all can make it here. Ben's over here working on some stuff, and then we're going to give y'all some details. Lane has helped us out working on getting some pictures of hotels and stuff up. So... And I hope y'all are starting to receive your seeds and books. When I left to go to the post office, I was actually nervous because I'd been in there twice already talking to the lady at the post office. And then when I went in there, it was a man who had no idea that I was going to be coming. So
I have to minimize this. So you keep talking to him.
But anyway, he took it really well. I was leaving to go take the kids to a homeschool class. And so I took it all to him, kind of told him what I was doing, and I said, I'll be back in a little bit. I went back 3 hours later, and he said he had not left that same spot, standing there, stamping all of those and getting all those ready. So those went out on Tuesday. I think there wound up being like 160 packages of seeds and books and all the stuff. So Lazy Acres Farm said they got their seeds. So good.
All right. I'm throwing a link up here. and I just read this and wrote it down on a piece of paper, trying to get it. This is going to be for the PayPal link for the Shindig. People's ask about donations, and then also if you're wanting to be a vendor, this is where you'll pay your vendor fee. So
someone is asking about a PayPal to send money for shipping. I would say we had plenty of money for shipping for that round. Maybe just save it and send it next time. That'll be great.
Somebody want to click on that and see if that's named the Shindig. I don't know if I can. Let me see.
No, it won't let you. So we just posted a PayPal link. This is not for shipping.
I'm not very
costs.
Computer literate either. Let me see.
Roots and Refuge. Now, last week, Roots and Refuge signed on to our live and was really bad wanting a book. And I was making fun because I thought it was Jeremiah. And then I started feeling really bad and guilty because I thought, what if that really was Jess and she really wanted a book? But I know she's got all the books. And I actually lost sleep over that, Jeremiah, because you signed your name as Jess. But come to find out, it was Jeremiah. He was wanting one to prop up a table leg.
Let's see.
All right, so this link that Ben has posted.
Let me redo it, because now I've got it there. Copy. Sorry. Like I said, we're not very technically literate. Try that. Yes, it is the Shindig PayPal link. Boom, I did it the first time.
Okay, so that link is for the Shindig.
I actually stopped and talked to a lady yesterday when I was working, and she was asking about a link, something to send money to. So evidently there's several people out there wanting to send money, so if you are, it is.
If you don't want, it's completely free event unless you want to come sell things. And then we're just asking for $15, and you can send it to that PayPal, and that is for, we're trying to get enough money to rent one of those large, I call them circus tents. I don't know, big tent.
We're so that circus.
We might, so that we have something to gather under, because Arkansas in April can be really hot. You will fry in the sun if you stand out in it all day. So it's not necessarily going to be for the vendors. So you might still want to bring a pop-up canopy if you're planning to come sell stuff. But it is to gather under and hang out under.
But also, if you do send your vendor fee to that PayPal link, also copy me in an email with whatever that's associated under. That way I can kind of put on the records who's paid and
if you send us an email.
And then also I wanted to know, what are you selling? And
on the emails for the seeds and stuff, if you email us, sometimes your email address is not your name. So put your name in the email. Tell us what you're selling. Tell us that you sent the money and all that. But if we don't get enough to rent the tent, that money will still go towards the event in some way to make the event better. Those tents are expensive, so we don't know yet if we're going to get enough to rent a tent.
The ones I was looking at is about $1,000.
Yeah. Yeah, so that, like we said, $15 if you want to sell stuff. I've had quite a few things told to me that people are going to sell through email. A lot of y'all, really cool stuff. I've seen pictures of some of it, like crocheted, knitted soaps. Be so far? Yes, you can send a check for the vendor fee. That'd be fine.
Yeah.
And you can, I'll tell you, our P.O. Box is 761 Rosebud, Arkansas, and it's 72137. Or that is on our About page.
Yeah, you can type it in there too.
Okay, I'll just type it in here. Okay, you do it. I'm not very good at typing. You might want to bring some bug spray. 61. Someone asked about mosquitoes. We were down by a creek in the woods, so there was mosquitoes down there, but it'll probably be okay. we're not in the like Delta and in the where they row crop. Oh, Amber beat you. Thank you, Amber.
Quick fingers.
So
I'm
mosquitoes aren't terrible here, but so here's some things.
But you might want to bring some. I definitely would not wear high heels because y'all do have to remember this is on a farm.
Yes, we're going to be in a field.
There may be a little bit of dried cow poop because I will pin them out of that area where they cannot get out there and step in a fresh cow pie. But I'm not going to say there's not going to be an old one.
Okay, so let's just get into it. Let's say you want to be a vendor. So like we told you, $15 you can send it to the P.O. Box or you can send it to the PayPal. And we will be putting all that aside for
the event.
Yeah. I was reading. Did Roots and Refuge get a tent? I thought on their chart someone was going to bring one for y'all to use.
Yeah, that was a 30 by 30. We're actually wanting a huge one. I mean, we still want to use that one. Don't get me wrong.
Yes.
That's going to be utilized also. But in my mind, I was really wanting a big one. May not be able to afford it, but you know, April showers, you never know. So if we had a big one, something that way everybody could get under it if we had to. But
right. April can be stormy here, so I don't know. We're just going to play all that by ear. But yes, B so far. I'm going to try to complete all this before I lose my train of thought and read comments. So if I miss your comment, retype it because I'm going to try to just tell y'all this for a minute. If you're going to be a vendor, $15, you need to bring a table. So stick a little table in your car. You need a lawn chair if you want a place to sit down because we do not have enough tables and chairs. If you're selling, bring your own like way to make change. So just y'all have done this before more than us probably. If you sell it like a farmer's market, bring the things that you would bring to sell there. A lot of people have told me they're going to bring like a little pop-up canopy, one of those things that just pops up in no time. That'd be a good idea. Lots of buffering.
Allison said I will be. Every time I get a message like Allison's the cow pies. Every time the PayPal thing hits, it's giving me a notification, and that's probably going to be jacking with my hotspot. So I'm sorry.
We'll just take it because it's raising money for the Shindig.
Yep.
Okay, so that is Horticulture Geek. Thank you. He said you can count me in for any help y'all need. And several of y'all have said that. Yeah. We've tried to mark your emails or write your name down so we can remember. You might want to tell us again when it gets closer, like a month from now or something, if you are willing and wanting to help.
Jeremiah, are you still in here? If you are, I was kind of curious. You'd said something. Have you had a chance yet to set up an email account?
We're going to try to get an email account set up, and we will post that. I'm sure they will if it's not already set up, so that y'all can email one email saying that you want to help, one central location, I guess.
Yeah, that would help out a lot.
Look at the moderators. We've got the Haskins family vlog, That Everyday Kira, Hey It's a Good Life, Horticulture Geek, Roots and Refuge Farm. So y'all check all them out. He said he's still in here.
Cool. Do you happen to have the link to the what?
Natalie said, just wait for the scent of sarcasm. He's in here.
There it is.
Exactly.
There it is. He posted it.
2019 at gmail.com. So if you're wanting to help, shoot an email to there and leave your number and name.
She can smell the sarcasm.
So, all right. If you've already emailed us, I tried to write that down, but we had several of you email us. So
we got a medic for emergencies.
Okay, so let's talk about some of the other things at the Shindig. We've got a big trailer coming that is going to be for...
Jess and Maya's got it set up to come for the... You talking the one for the music? Yeah. The band trailer? Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was saying Jess and Maya's got a humongous, awesome looking, it's like a Transformer fold out trailer that's been, I guess, donated or what's the word I'm looking for? somebody's giving it to us for the
Loaned.
weekend, loaned for the weekend for us to use. So we will be having at least 2 bands. Daniel.
Well, Daniel, that you see on Roots and Refuge channel, he's going to be singing. The Haskins family vlog that is in here, that's a family that we are friends with in real life. And they're going to be coming. Their boys are super crazy talented. Little boys. I'm talking 6, 8, and 10 years old. And their mom is super talented. They play mandolins and banjos and guitars and electric guitars and sing harmony, even for 6 and 8 and 10 years old. They're going to be singing.
East Tennessee. A long drive from East Tennessee. How many hours is it? There's people on here that's got you beat. But I can imagine it'd be a long drive too.
Maya says Jessica will be performing live. I'm not sure about that. Is that true? We asked her, and I'm not sure.
I bet that goes back to what Natalie was saying.
Yeah.
Sense a little sarcasm there.
I will believe that when she says it.
Yeah.
But Emily and I are going to perform. We don't love to really perform either, but.
David Monroe, have you registered on the Eventbrite yet? The directions are everything's on that you need to know. I did make it where when you just looked at the Eventbrite, you're not going to get the actual address.
Right, and they linked it for him. So just check out Haskins Family Vlog. They just linked it. So.
Going to the next thing? You
go ahead. I keep getting distracted when I try to talk and then I see comments. I can't multitask very well. And then if I hear you say something, I think, what was I saying? I have no idea.
Natalie's smelling something.
Anyway.
Let's go ahead and put, the first thing I've got is a hotel, or I ain't going to call it a hotel. It's an inn called the Gateway Inn. Let's put the picture up right here.
Give me wait.
No, go ahead.
It is very budget friendly. It's clean. It's safe. We're out in the middle of nowhere. But it is not a big hotel. It is a motel. And
I'm going to throw the pictures up for inside here.
Yeah, go for it.
You're live.
Okay. Awkward silence. Okay, so y'all saw the pictures. That's a very budget-friendly option, really close by.
Now that one does not have a website
or a continental breakfast or anything like that. It's a room.
And I'm pretty sure she told me it was $45 per night. What you got to do is tell any of these. I've got 2 hotels, or actually 3. What's that?
That's the nicest way I've ever heard someone say something's not very good.
I would stay there.
I would stay there too. Yeah, it's totally safe and clean. Oh, yeah. It's a motel.
Yeah.
And we had not a lot, but we had several of y'all saying, where's a cheap place to stay?
So need a budget-friendly hotel.
There you go.
Or place to stay.
That's going to be your most budget-friendly and your closest. So beyond that, the next US dollars.
Yes.
Beyond that,
we've got this one.
I got busy reading. I can't do this.
Yeah, the Microtel.
Yeah.
It's in Searcy. Now, this is going to be, you'll see on the screen, let me see. Yes, right here is the Microtels Inn and Suites. It's around a lot of good restaurants. Actually, around one of my favorite restaurants, the Japanese Steakhouse. What?
Sorry.
You laughing at my favorite restaurant?
Someone asked if the deer stands up for rent.
All right. If you want to rent this one, this is a fairly nice hotel.
Yeah.
It does not have a swimming pool, but I did get up he said it was a group rate. And here are the numbers that you need to know. You'll either call in and tell them you're registering for the Shindig, or tell them the Shindig and it's a L31 is what he told me. That's L31 rate. And the rates are for a single queen is $58.50 plus tax per night. Two queens, it got down to $67.50 plus tax. They do have queen suites. For a single queen suite is $67.50. It'd be the same thing as a double queen in a regular room. And then a king size suite is $76.50 plus tax.
So, Searcy is like a medium sized town around here. There's lots of nice places to eat.
I'm gonna
It's
put
a
this card up
safe
there and see.
town.
I don't know if that'll work. Is it gonna focus? No. We'll put all the information on there.
So, anyway, Searcy's a really nice town. It's only like,
It's where she was raised.
yeah, it's only like 25 minutes from here, maybe.
Yeah.
So that's a good option.
I'm gonna put that back up there, and there's one more option on that same screen. All right, right up here on the Red River RV Park that's got the drop pin. If you're wanting a camper set up that is not at the lake, that one is right beside the freeway, and there's bukus. We went by there today. There was bukus of campers set up there, so that's a little more information on that side of town.
Yeah, that is literally just a RV park in the middle of, like, outside of town.
Yeah.
It's not on a lake or a state park or nothing. It's
just somebody opened up a RV park. It actually started, I think, for the pipeline thing. Or I say pipeline thing, natural gas.
Yeah, we had a huge influx of natural gas exploration a few years ago. They said that map was blurry. Well, that's called the Red River RV Park, and Searcy is probably Judsonia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Red River RV Park in Judsonia. You Google it, you should be able to find it.
But our number one, do we have another hotel in Searcy before we move past Searcy?
Yeah, I got one more, and I may have got frustrated and shouldn't have, but I went in there and tried getting a good deal, and the lady told me it was a good deal. But then I went out in the parking lot and I could get the same deal on Hotwire or what's the next other one I was trying to think of?
Expedia.
Yeah, Expedia.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's the Super 8. They do have an indoor swimming pool if you got small kids coming with you. The nice thing I did like about that is when you come out of the parking lot of the Super 8, you get on what they call BB caps. You head east. You never change roads. You head straight out here. So, but for a single, and I think theirs is all queens. For a single queen is $65 a night plus tax, and for a double queen is $70 a night. To get those rates, you have to call in between 7:30 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. It's the Super 8 Searcy if you Google it. I didn't put a link up to that one. I guess because I kind of got a little frustrated that I thought they was cutting me a deal, and then I can get on the internet and get the same one. So,
and there's, like I said, there's lots of good places to eat in Searcy.
Lots
of that. So, but our number one recommendation for camping is going to be Heber Springs, Arkansas. That's where Greer's Ferry Lake is.
We'll put the cursor right up here. This is Dam Site Campgrounds.
If you will look up recreation.gov and look up Greer's Ferry Lake, there is camping all over that lake.
But the two that I would recommend are going to be Dam Site Campground or JFK, John F. Kennedy Park, or I call it JFK Park. It's down on the Red River. It'll definitely be cooler because you'll get that cool breeze off of the Red River.
Mm-hmm.
And there is trout fishing right there. There's actually a trout hatchery right there at that park.
Mm-hmm. There's a memorial to John F. Kennedy.
Yep.
Because he came and dedicated the dam there on the lake. not long before he was assassinated.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a pretty cool place. It's beautiful camping. It's reasonable. You cannot make reservations. You can look on recreation.gov and get the info on, like, probably see pictures of the parks and stuff. But I don't think you can reserve anywhere on Greers Ferry Lake until maybe May 15th.
Mm-hmm.
So
I actually went and got in that deer stand tonight.
yeah. I really need a deer, okay? Freedom Homestead has got me canning like crazy. And so does Sarah at Living Traditions. They've just like got me going nuts. I've canned a ton, but never in the winter. And it's so much more fun because I don't have a ton to do right now. And so I'm just canning. My 95 quarts of beans, now I'm on to, I need some deer meat because hers looked amazing. You just open it and shred it and warm it.
Yeah. Kim R., you're saying questioning on camping. I know that a lot of people are saying they was going to camp at Dam Site. That's what I heard.
And that's where we camp. That's a really nice park.
Yes, Joe Ferris, I agree with you. The campground down by the river, by the hatchery, it's beautiful down there.
And if you've never been to the hatchery, it's awesome. I mean, you can walk around and the fish are just
monster trout.
Yeah. Heber Springs, the Little Red River is what JFK Park is on, is famous for trout. Soup and stocks are good to can.
Soup. You had to say the word soup.
He hates the word soap. Soup. I said soap.
Well,
I'm thinking about soap. Okay, so we've talked about places to stay. Now, there's a big town about 40 minutes from here called Conway.
45, yeah.
There's all kinds of hotels. There's tons of places to eat, about anywhere you'd want to eat. We just don't have any deals at the hotels there, but if you're looking for a big town, I call Searcy decent sized, but Conway's huge.
Yeah.
So, anyway. All right. Okay. I've seen several people say, someone said, I understand alumni can camp at Harding University. Cool.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Right there across, right by their baseball fields. Now, they don't have very many. I think there was like, I'm wanting to say 6.
Camping spots?
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. So if you are going to be a vendor, and why don't you post what you're going to be selling? Because I'm blank right now, but I know y'all sent me some really cool stuff that you're going to sell.
I see can the ground beaver.
Yeah, I thought about that. Any good eating spots in Heber Springs? There's actually several.
Yep.
Wagon Wheel Campground in Heber Springs is an option. That's not ringing a bell. Where is that
That's
at?
down the back way around the river.
Yes.
It's a little ways. The reason I don't recommend places like those, I mean, I know several other little campgrounds, but they're... I know several other campgrounds that's well out of the way. They may be closer, but maybe a little bit harder for people to find.
Yeah, but that is a nice place.
Yep.
Someone suggested Petit Jean isn't terribly far. That's really only about it's a solid hour from here. Sometimes when people say it's an hour, it's only like 40 minutes, but that is a full hour from here. But it is beautiful. If you like hiking, I would definitely recommend Petit Jean. Someone said Searcy's pretty big to me. It's big to me too, but
too big for me.
A lot of people think that is not a city, but it is to me. I grew up there, but I would not move out of the country for nothing now.
You ain't going back, huh?
No. Oh, Horticulture Geek said Heber has an awesome coffee and ice cream shop downtown.
Yep.
I know the place. Jitterbug. All right.
What are questions? We had some emails on questions. Anybody out there got questions for us on the meetup?
Yeah, because I know we were going to tell more stuff, but I've forgotten. at the moment. Someone said, and did I answer this about the itinerary?
What's that?
I've had several people say, do you have an itinerary? We don't. The reason is because this started as just we were calling it a meetup.
It was actually going to be, what was it? The meet and eat.
Yeah, it basically was just born out of, let's just have an event to meet people rather than just knowing people through YouTube. So extreme pillow fights.
I need to get my great grandma's old pillow. It was like I had a brick in it.
I think it weighed like 50 pounds. It would like knock you out. But his family is wrestlers. Like, that's what they do for fun.
And when my grandma passed away, my brother, that was the first thing he
everybody
took.
wanted the wrestling pillow. It's like, are y'all normal? I don't think so. We didn't do that in my family. Yes, food vendors, yes. Jeremiah's been working on that. And so, Jeremiah, you want to tell them what they are, or are we keeping that under wraps to see if it all works out?
Let's see. Will it be nice to bring lawn chairs? Yes, definitely. Definitely. We will not have chairs out there for rent. I mean, we're not renting them, so there won't be any there except what the vendors bring or we have for ourselves to set in at our booth.
Will the lake be warm enough to swim? I have swam in that lake in March, but it does feel like a lot of needles are poking you. It's really cold, but
I went scuba diving in it in April, and it's cold in a wetsuit.
Okay, so Jeremiah's posting some of the food trucks. They're talking to a local ice creamery called Loblolly. They're pretty famous around these parts. They're in Little Rock. So that's one I'm pumped about them.
And if you're on a diet, that day is off. I mean, it's all you can eat, whatever you want. No diet. We ain't even going to use the D word out there.
But I hope it's okay to say, but he was talking to a coffee company too, and that really speaks my love language. So.
Oh, somebody's saying we need beaver burgers. I actually did say something. I actually did say something to the kids about that. But the event itself is going to be a lot of work trying to get together, especially with a full-time job.
That was another thing when we first started talking about this. We were going to do all the cooking, and then we were like, are we crazy? There's no way we can do this because we won't even know how many to cook for. But yes, Jeremiah, it looks like the coffee is going to have to happen because I'm seeing coffee comments. I want one of Emily's shirts. I'm going to have to get her to really get some shirts cranked out because she does do pretty good shirts. Yeah, we're going to have a food truck too for so people can eat lunch and stuff. So he says that's still up in the air, but we've talked privately about some things he's thinking about, and it'll be good. Whoever he gets to come.
He's got several different sources.
Yeah.
Never had a beaver burger.
Love llama burgers though.
Man,
wow.
Chester, they're amazing. We're actually going to have some more than that.
Yeah. Maybe Red Panda Inn, maybe they'll have tea too. Yeah, I was thinking about a potluck. When we first started talking about this, I thought potluck. But I thought for all of y'all coming out of town, that might be a strain on y'all. And there is no electricity out there.
If we're going to have any electricity, you're going to have to bring in a little generator, like one of them quiet Honda generators.
Yeah. Is this something we might have again? I don't know.
Let's see how this one goes.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Hopefully good. Someone asked earlier, I missed it, but about are we going to have camping here? We're not having camping here on our farm.
We're actually going to be having our farm set up it's already pretty much set up. We've got our cows back there, but we're going to be doing rotational grazing. That's what I was saying earlier. There may be some kind of dried up cow patties back there from where they've been running through that area. What?
I'm just laughing.
And that's why I say you better bring tennis shoes. You might throw in some boots.
This is literally a working farm, which a lot of yours are too. But this is gonna just be in our pasture that we're going to trap the cows out of so we
Mhm.
can do this.
And it's going to take a day or two to get everything set up and move all my hay equipment and everything. I got to move it all out of the way and get the porta johns in there. That's one of the big reasons we need pretty true numbers is
Yeah.
for the amount of porta potties.
Okay, that reminds me too. I want to mention some sponsors. Baker Creek is a big sponsor of this event. They've already donated. I mean, we have it in hand.
Mhm.
So that takes care of the porta potties, which we're pumped about them donating and helping us out because
And also they're going to
those
be
are
here.
expensive.
Yeah.
Yes, they're going to be here. So hopefully,
If you didn't get seeds or you didn't get enough seeds or whatever,
right.
they will be here.
Yes. And we still have some seeds, so we'll be giving out seeds too. Another sponsor that we just got this week is, y'all know I love Azure Standard. They are my place. I love them. They sell organic groceries and they do drops all over the country. You can put in an order and then meet a truck with a whole other group of people and pick up your order for cheap shipping. You can also have it shipped to your house. It costs a little bit more, but they're just a really good company that I truly believe in. So I reached out to them and just said, hey, we're having this event. And so they are going to donate a goodie box of things from their company. I don't know yet what it's going to entail or how we're going to give it away, but we are going to do that. And yes, that was Jeremiah's idea. And actually, when Ben first said it, I said, no, this doesn't have anything to do with them, but I thought it over and thought it was a good idea. And so I contacted them and they were happy to
I think she thought it was a good idea when they said yes.
Yeah, then I don't feel dumb for asking. But there's no speakers, no classes.
You're right, Maya. That was your idea.
Yeah. Yes, my permaculture garden said they missed the seed giveaway, but they want some. We've got plenty left. No speakers, no classes. This is not a conference, so don't be mistaken. This is a get together. This is a fellowship time.
Now there will be. I've been talking to friend, local vendor here locally that where I got my greenhouse kit from that has all the aquaponics. I don't know if you've seen those videos, but he will be coming and if you want to talk to him about aquaponics or greenhouses or anything like that, he'll have a booth set up and you can talk to him all day long. I'm trying to get beekeepers because yes, I know I'm a beekeeper, but I'm sure I will be getting 900 other questions. So I don't know if I'd have a bunch of time to go into beekeeping. So I'm trying to get some local beekeepers to bring some honey.
We've reached out to like some major beekeepers in Arkansas.
But that's a bad time of year too.
Yeah. That's major time for doing splits and catching swarms and all that. And if you're a beekeeper, you know when they start swarming, you could be catching swarms day and night. Thank you, Christina, for using my Azure link so much. And no, there's no fee. Just if you want to sell stuff.
What's the name of the food company?
Azure Standard.
There will be links, a bunch of links in all of our videos.
Those are in all our videos because I truly love them. I was using them way before YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
That's just where I order. We grow most of our food, but that's where I order staples. So they're pretty awesome.
Is there anybody on here right now that is wanting to be set up as a vendor at the event? If so, what will you be getting? What will you be selling?
I saw one say they were going to do slices of cedar, and I missed part of it. I think it was that Ann and Andy's homestead or something.
Airport closest to us is going to be Little Rock.
Yeah. Oh, Azure doesn't deliver up there. That is a bummer. I'm sure you could probably still have it sent there.
Yeah, you can have it mailed.
I just don't know how much that costs.
Driving 15 hours from Maryland.
Wow.
What's the longest one so far? 23?
Yes.
23 hours? That's crazy.
Thank you to all who said you use my Azure link. It's in all our video descriptions. And thank you to all our moderators. Roots and Refuge, Haskins Family Vlog, Hey It's a Good Life, Horticulture Geek.
I think I seen 180 on here a while ago.
That Everyday Kira.
Mm-hmm.
180 Degrees from Average. If I missed anybody, post something. I'm bringing an empty trunk. Oh, cool.
I've had a couple people email me and ask me if Ethan and Sarah will be coming, and I had to sadly say no. I said I begged them to come, but
unless their plans change. And Jeremiah just said he's invited the guy who's running their dog training class that Con's been going to. So that's cool. A moderator is just someone who, if you go live, you have to have moderators, because if you get a troll or someone saying ugly stuff or whatever, they can put them in timeout or delete stuff.
No way. For real?
Who are you talking to?
Ethan and Sarah.
But not only that, they also can post links. They're just really handy.
You see my face light up?
So, yay.
Yes. Awesome.
Grateful Sunnights. Are y'all coming?
Deer meat barbecue sliders.
Ooh, yes.
Ours were delicious.
They were delicious.
Yeah. I don't know about flying into those. I mean, if somebody got a private plane, I'm sure they can fly into the Searcy or the Conway.
Searcy has an airport.
And I think Conway's actually got a pretty big one now. I just don't know nothing about it. So
yeah. And again, if y'all have questions, ask them, because yay, the Grateful Sunnight said they're coming.
Oh, cool.
I know there's things we're not thinking of that y'all are curious about, so ask them, because we are going to try to direct people here. I thought it would be much easier for y'all to ask and us to speak some of these answers than to try to type some, because I know if you have a YouTube channel, but I sit down twice a day to heart comments, read comments, answer comments. I do it in the morning and then at night. I have to put it away during the day to actually do the farm work and homeschool the kids and take care of the house. So, and sometimes answering a lot of questions takes a long time.
Farm alarm, we totally understand on the farm sitter. That it's a hard thing to do. That was the same thing that Kevin and Sarah was saying, that just getting away from a farm as it's working, we totally understand. Wish you could make it. Hope you can find a farm sitter, but totally understand if you can't.
Someone asked about chairs. Yes, everyone needs to bring chairs. We won't have that many chairs. So just everybody bring lawn chairs. Even if you're just coming to visit, you don't have to. If you're just planning to like stroll around and, not stay very long and just shop a little bit and all that, you might not want a chair. But if you're going to stay very long, I'd bring you a chair. And I don't know how many we're going to have singing. There might be music going on all day.
I hope so.
I figure Daniel's going to get tired of singing at some point and need a break. And the Haskins Family Vlog is going to do some singing and playing.
She's going to do something.
Emily and I are actually going to do some duets. Lane actually plays drums. We play every Sunday at our church. I play guitar and sing, and Emily sings and Lane drums. So we're working on a few songs, probably some like bluegrassy type songs maybe. I don't know. We like praise and worship songs too, but they're a little bit more difficult to play by yourself.
I won't be singing.
And Ben is the sound guy.
Yes.
At church. That's everybody says, what's Ben's part?
No.
He's in the sound room.
Sound room, running the computer or whatever.
Oh, Bobblehead said he'll be here.
T-shirts.
With first ever the Bobblehead Homestead T-shirts and hatching eggs. That's awesome.
What about some chickens? I really thought about hatching out some buff chicks.
Jeff, I need to be on your chicken list. So I want to be on your waiting list. If you don't have one, put me at the top if you don't have a list yet. Yes. Area 51 Farms with Dr. Best said, I can bring my guitar and strum along.
There you go.
If you play an instrument, I say bring it.
Hey, I've seen it. We've had get-togethers before where people just sit around in a circle and start strumming and singing together.
We do that a lot with our friends. We have a friend group at our church that...
You're fixing to see a dance here shortly.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about dancing. Let's talk about dancing.
What'd you say earlier? I got rhythm.
You do. I do not. The Haskins family blog, our little friend moderator, called us out on a dance challenge. Emily was calling it a battle. I said, we have to battle someone with dancing? What? But, yeah, I told the kids, I'm just going to copy whatever they do. They really can dance. Like
I can't see that. Do the robot.
They like this, what's it called?
I don't know what you're saying.
They know all these dances. Orange Justice. I think that's what it's called.
No, I thought she was going to say the tooth flosser thing.
Emily was doing the floss for a while until Ben said, quit doing that. It's weird looking.
It is weird
quit.
Looking.
Until she did it in the background of his time-lapse video on his greenhouse.
We expect excellence. You ever seen the movie 8 Seconds? Remember, I used to be a bull rider, so I might have some of them moves like... never mind, I ain't going to go into that. Ukuleles.
That's
awesome.
Cool. So I guess we're going to have to do a dance challenge.
Yeah, not live, though.
How many of y'all want us to challenge you on the dance challenge? Because we got to call some people out on it. I think we should call out Jeremiah and Ethan. Let's see them dance.
Moves like Jagger.
Oh, Horticulture Geek said I can do the electric slide. That's about what Ben can do. Ben was the full-fledged cowboy at one time.
And you fell for it.
I did. I don't think my kids know what flossing is. Be grateful. Our kids, I'm not even joking, are homeschooled and really don't hardly ever go anywhere, but they learn so many things at church.
Yeah.
Do they not?
Yeah.
And it's like, where in the world did you learn that?
Yes.
Oh, church. I'm like, okay.
Wholesome Roots, yes, I used to line dance.
Yes.
I know you can just imagine this right here, line dancing. I was figuring there was going to be a lot of questions about the meetup. Oh,
Jeremiah said he can actually dance, not in the club kind of dancing. Okay. Well, we might just see.
I think that is a saying he would accept that challenge. How about the Tootsie Roll? Yeah. Watermelon Crawl. Yep. I remember all them. Chicken Dance, for sure.
Natalie said her husband and her met two-stepping. Okay. Maybe we'll just have us a little line dance at the meetup.
Cow cuddling. Yeah. Can you imagine somebody cuddling your cows? I'd let you cuddle.
I like to cuddle my cows.
I'd let you cuddle them for $100 an hour. I'd cut you a really good deal. Boot, scoot, and boogie, yep.
What is flossing? You don't even want to know. Although I've tried to do it and the kids think it's hilarious. I can't do it. So if y'all have questions about the meetup, just put them on there. We've tried to post all the different places you can stay, all the different towns. So y'all can go back and check all that out. We've got a PayPal up for vendor fees. I'll run through that real quick.
Or donations.
Or if you want to donate. Ben, won't you demonstrate? No. So we're going to try to take that money from the PayPal and rent a big tent to hang out under. If we don't get enough, because those are expensive, it will go towards the meetup. You're welcome to post on here what you are going to be selling. Bring a table, bring chairs, bring a pop-up canopy, bring change to make change to people buying from you. I know Ben is going to sprout quite a lot of stuff. I've heard that Jess might be sprouting stuff too. Let's see. I've seen people say they're bringing soaps and crocheted and knitted stuff and woodworking and.
Where's my piece of paper?
We're, like he told you, we're trying to get the people we bought our greenhouse from to come.
They pretty much said they would.
They're really awesome, and that's what they do, is sell and install greenhouses and aquaponics. The man is pretty much a genius on aquaponics, so he'd be glad to visit with you if you're interested in that.
Okay, not saying that I'm going to do everything that's mentioned, but I would like to hear what all plants that you would be interested in. Is there certain types of tomatoes? Like I said, I'm not guaranteeing at all that I'll be doing it. I'm going to try to have some tomatoes, peppers, sweet potato slips. Just give me some ideas, kind of some things to be sprouting extras for.
And it's April 6th, Saturday, April 6th.
Chester, the greenhouse guy, is just right north of Rosebud.
Yes. There's no, well, I'm trying to think of questions I've had tonight. There's no itinerary. It's just get together and fellowship is what it is. We're going to have food trucks, music, vendors, hanging out.
Hey, farm alarm, alpaca cuddling. Don't you think that would be... People would pay good money for that, wouldn't they?
Your daughter wants an alpaca, so you better be careful with the alpaca things here at our farm, because I don't need another.
Do y'all have loofah seeds? Yes, we still got several loofahs that we hadn't broken open yet.
You're getting opaca, paste tomatoes.
All right. Paste.
Eggplants, basil, onions. Phew, onions are one thing we've not mastered. What variety of sweet potato slips? Someone asked if you will do farm tours. We're not doing farm tours that day just because we're going to have like our actual house and driveway and stuff probably roped off, just simply because we're not going to be at the house. We're going to be around behind in the field. So our house won't and farm won't be available that day. Just because we're afraid that would just be too much for us. Someone said, will there be beverages? The food trucks will have stuff to drink. Like we said, one of them's more than likely going to be a coffee truck, and I'm sure the other one will have other drinks. I'm hoping to have a bunch of kombucha ready to go.
While you're there, you going to go there?
No.
Jason, there will be fruit truck, yes.
We do grow elderberry. I can't go to your meetup, but I'll have some in Mississippi in March. Cool. I love elderberry. We take elderberry every night. If you're not taking elderberry right now in flu season, you should. There is so many people around us with the flu right now. See you, Natalie. Y'all go check out Hey, It's a Good Life. She's got to go, but she's been one of our moderators. She has a really good channel that we enjoy watching. It's going to be ready to drink kombucha, but also I'm going to try to have kombucha kits. I have gallon jars. It will be starter tea with the SCOBY in it, in a gallon jar with directions. Wardy at Traditional Cooking School has recently started offering me stuff to offer to y'all, and she's got a ton of information on kombucha. So I'm going to try to get some of that printed out and give you that with the kit. They're $25 for a kit. And you're set up and ready to go. My SCOBY alone was $25 online. And so this is the whole kit that you need.
Gonna have any elderberry starts? I don't know. I had never tried that. I mean, I'll write that down and see. What I have tried is we've got a big rosemary plant right outside the house, and I can go out there with my pruning scissors and prune off some and get in my greenhouse, put them in the aquaponics water. They root. Oh, it's crazy how quick you can make a new plant out of that. I've done it with that. I've done it with basil, several different things like that. So I may try the elderberry starts.
I have 2 elderberry bushes in my front yard. And I really got those. People said elderberry was everywhere around here, but I was a little bit leery to just start going and picking berries and feeding them to my family. But now that I have them, they are everywhere around here. They're in like almost all the road ditches and everything. So once you start feeling confident to recognize them, elderberries are everywhere. Yes, Branscombe Farm, I've had several people ask me if rabbit poo will be here. So
that would be a very good thing to have. Elderberry starts, elderberry starts. Several of them you want elderberry starts.
Y'all can set up. I'm gonna say probably Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Because April weather is too unpredictable. I wouldn't want anything to get wet. Kombucha coffee. I've never tried that.
Well, you just said coffee and she's all in.
Yeah. Huh. There's another one wanting rabbit poo. So whoever's got that to bring,
yeah, somebody could probably sell quite a bit of poop.
Everybody wants elderberry.
Yeah, that bush is going crazy, or both of them bushes are going crazy out there. I could cut off some and see what it'd do.
I think you should bring some rabbit poo to sell.
I honestly do.
Yes, we do have the aquaponics going. It's going year round.
Just had a salad out of it today.
Yes, that is where Lane got his name. He is named after Lane Frost, the bull rider. Ben pretty much had that decided before he even met me. He didn't even need a wife to talk about. He didn't need to pray about it. He just said, I want a son named Lane.
And he actually got his picture taken with Tuff Hedeman as a baby.
Yeah, we actually got to meet Tuff and get his picture.
Got him to sign a big poster.
Hazelnut starts. Maybe somebody will have some. We don't have any.
No, I need that. I need some fig starts. I need to try to get me some figs. Starting in the greenhouse. Will it be you can set up on April 5th. That's your call.
That's the tent. That's who donated the tent.
This one here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes, definitely. I thought you was talking about like a little 10 by 10 tent,
yeah,
and a table and everything.
Yeah, they are local.
Okay.
My elderberry is 6 inches tall. How many years until it'll start producing?
1.
They grow really fast.
1 year.
Yeah. We've only had ours a couple years, and we got tons of elderberries this last year. Now, I'm going to tell you a little secret for picking them off. That I did not do this the first year, but then I did the second year.
Worked amazing.
Take all your like when they make elderberries, just clip the whole thing off and leave a stem so you can hold it by the stem and you got a whole bunch of berries. Just pile them all on a cookie sheet and put them in like a deep freeze. And then when they're frozen, they're so much easier to work with than when they are not. You won't have just juice everywhere.
Yes, I'll be here to help. That Friday the 5th, I will be setting up and probably going like crazy. But me and Lane and Andrea, hopefully Maya will be around, and surely we can have plenty of help.
Yeah.
Will we set up our easy? Use it. What is the ease up? Is that 10 by 10 tent, pop up tent, like at the farmer's market? If it is, yes, sir. I mean, it's going to be the way I've got it pictured in my mind. We'll probably have me and Jeremiah went out there and looked at it, and probably have 2 rows. That's kind of what he envisioned that would work best, and I totally agree. And that way we can kind of like have an alleyway of most people walking down the center. You can look at both sides, both booths.
Thank you, Red Pandan. She said ours and Roots and Refuge live streams are our favorite times of the week. That's nice.
This is our second one, and it's just we're getting used to it. Like I said, I hope it's not buffering anymore.
Y'all go check out the moderators. Some of them have had to go, but Hey, It's a Good Life, 180 Degrees from Average, Haskins Family Vlog, That Everyday Kira, Roots and Refuge. If I forgot you, comment something.
I thought I seen they dehydrate their elderberries.
How do we get vendor table? Okay, so there's a PayPal that you just need to send $15 to. People have been posting that link to the PayPal. It's $15 going to go towards trying to rent a tent. If we don't get enough, we're going to use it in some way for the meetup. And then you just need to bring your stuff. You need to bring, like, if you want a little pop-up canopy to be under, because the big tent is going to be for everyone to just kind of fellowship and hang out under. So you'll need a pop-up if you want it, a table, a chair, and then money to make change.
Rosemary, marjoram, oregano, lemongrass. I gotta get me some lemongrass.
Yes, thank you, Amber at Haskins Family Vlog. She just posted the PayPal link. Yes. Tell us who you are when you post the PayPal money, and go ahead and email us also. There's an email floating around here. If someone will post that for you to, it's kind of a central location for the Shindig to say that you want to be a vendor. Kind of tell us your name in case your email name's not the same. Tell us what you're going to sell and that you paid to PayPal.
Okay.
We're going to try to get a list together.
Anna Walker, will there be a place to eat at a dinner table?
I don't know that for sure. Probably not, unless the food trucks are bringing them, because we don't have tables like that. There will be porta potties. Someone just asked. There will be porta potties. We have, Baker Creek has already sponsored and sent us a sizable donation. Thank you, Baker Creek. That is going towards renting the porta potties. Azure Standard is sending a goodie box. Somehow we're going to give that away. It's from 9 or 10, 9,
yeah.
10,
9
to 5.
9 to 5.
9 to 5.
I'm pretty sure.
It's come anytime you want. There'll be stuff for sale, food trucks. If you want a chair, I would say bring it. I don't figure there will be enough tables for people to eat at. So just bring a chair, just like you would at a family reunion or something.
I don't know, Chester. I'm interested in the fig trees too.
It's just going to be behind our house in our field. It won't be up here at the house, so there won't be any farm tours that day. It's actually down a little side road, farm road, to go around behind our little homestead. It's going to be in the field. If someone can post the email, some of them are asking what's the email for the Shindig. But yeah, it's going to be back in the field where we have posted all the videos of setting up the rotational grazing. We'll have the cows hot wired off of it, but it is a pasture. So
awesome.
Pure Hearts has about 30 chairs for tent. So that's awesome. So there's the email. That's where you can email if you want to be a vendor. If you want to donate, just email on there and tell us that you did. We'd love to know who you are. Tell us what you're selling. See you, Broussard Homestead. Yeah, if y'all want to post.
Yeah, two family. A lot of people's been asking where's most people staying. Did y'all decide y'all was going to be staying at Dam Site at Heber Springs?
Or JFK? If you want to post where you're staying, see you, Grateful Sunites. So if you want to post where you're staying, then, you know, kind of that's what we did with the Deep South Homestead Gathering.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of all posted where we're staying, and we're kind of all staying together. There's some camping, and then there's a lot of us staying at one particular hotel, which I think is going to be fun.
That was another thing. At this micro hotel that we told you about at the beginning,
yes,
they have a conference room that they have said that they will open up to the Shindig people. So if y'all all want to get in there and just talk and fellowship at night before or the night after or whatever, they said they would open that up to y'all free of charge.
Right. And that's the one that if you go back in this video, we won't go through all that again, but that's the one that he got the deal at the good rate at in Searcy.
Yeah.
The microtel.
For a single queen is $58.50. That's the best rate I can find.
Someone said, do they have cabins at the campgrounds around y'all? I don't know about cabins. But there's a very inexpensive motel here in Rosebud if you're looking for something inexpensive. It's called the Gateway Inn.
Gateway.
So you can...
When's the Deep South Gathering? It's the
March 9th.
Yeah, 9th, yeah.
Yes. Red Duchess Farm, so we're at the same hotel. I am super pumped. That is our first thing really to go to. So it's March 9th. Can people bring dogs? Sure. I think a lot already are.
Yeah.
And I'm just assuming most of y'all that are bringing dogs will have them like
on a leash.
Whatever you know you need to do.
And I can tell you one thing. Please don't bring a Doberman around Andrea.
Unless it's like...
She will freak out.
At least warn me.
She about climbed over me the other day when a German Shepherd come up unexpectedly. Ben, could you check with Baker Creek and see if I order some fig trees from them? Could they bring them to the Shindig? I'll ask Ricky.
We're going up there March 1st through 3rd, so we can try to ask, or we might could just get them then.
I don't know if they've got live, the live starts then or not.
Thank you, Amber. She is on top of things. There's the Microtel Hoteling. That is the one that
be sure to tell them that you're coming for the Shindig.
Right. Tell them you're coming for the Shindig, or you can tell them what L something. What was it?
L31.
L31.
They're asking you, did you have a bad experience with a Doberman?
Okay. Yeah. So you can tell them L31, and that's the one that had the room that they'll let y'all use. I did have a bad experience with the Doberman. I was in 4th grade, and I was at my friend's house, and we were play dancing with, it was the family dog, but it attacked me. And it bit up my face. It clawed my face and actually got its claw. I don't know if y'all can even see it. I've got a scar right here. Most people think it's a dimple because when I smile, it's like right in there. But its claw got hung in my face, bit all over my head. knocked me to the ground and like hurt my elbow, rolled me into the wheel of their car, and just kept biting me until my friend had to actually leave me there getting attacked and go find her dad. And he came back and put me on top of their car, which these were kind of wealthy people. They had a white Porsche. And so I sat on the top of their white Porsche and bled all over it. And yeah.
So a Rottweiler, yes, that's going to... It's going to scare her too.
So I'm just terrified if it's a big dog. It's never left me. I've tried to overcome it, but.
What's that one that Laramie's got? My nephew's got one. I think it's a bull mastiff.
English mastiff or something.
That thing is huge.
So, and then I think they sense my fear. So they just like won't leave me alone.
But Smudge looks like just a lovable cuddle.
Yes.
Probably like Katie.
Yeah.
Now, she has gotten really used to Katie.
Yeah. The dog attack was in Cersei. Yes. It was pretty much affected my life.
Let's see. I saw one question up here I was going to get to. What time are we starting? 9 a.m. That's one I was going to get to.
Yes. And they've posted the PayPal link again. If you scroll back up a little bit, there's a email.
Kitten George must come.
Who's going to hold Kitten George all day?
Well, I'm really starting to wonder. I think Kitten George is more popular than you, Maya. See?
I would fangirl over Kitten George. That's hilarious.
No one gets it.
Gets what? No one gets what? Kitten George and Little Ben need a channel. Did the deer stand tiny home get finished?
No.
Not quite. Good night, Barbara.
I'm deathly afraid of heights now, and I've got to get up on top of that roof and put some roofing on it, and then also we're going to put some we're going to put some siding around the outside. But it did hold up in the 60-mile-an-hour storm that came through the other day. I got up in there tonight, tried to do a little bit of deer hunting, but I think we've still got so much scent spread around there that they're not used to it yet. So
that's what it is. I think Ben has a bet on you. Little Ben.
On who?
On Maya, I think. He said, whoa, because you said
what?
Kitten George is more popular than him.
Oh.
It's okay. You just got to know your place. He said his hair's more majestic. Do you love your hair, Maya?
She likes the deer stand. Don't let her fool you. She will be up in that thing. One reason, because she does not like being in an open tree or an open thing where raccoons or whatever can get to her.
No. That's another really, that's not even a valid fear, but I'm afraid of raccoons.
She's throwing water bottles at raccoons that's trying to climb up in the deer stand with her.
I was deer hunting one time, and a whole family of raccoons started coming up in the deer stand. So all I had was water bottles, and I was throwing them at it. If y'all keep talking about cats, I'm going to have to go get some Chinese food. I really think that one of our local Chinese restaurants was shut down for that.
Yeah. He probably knows exactly
he's in Cersei.
Yeah, he probably knows exactly which one you're talking about.
Yep. See ya, Allison, and Amen Homestead. Snakes can climb trees. I know.
Good night, everyone.
Are you saying that, or did somebody say
No,
that?
there's a bunch of people signing off. Please afraid of heights and deer. Red Duchess. I was wondering, is Red Duchess are taking the camper, or are they coming up to Heber camping?
It says, they said, need to find out where Daryl and Sherry are staying and get our rooms nearby.
Oh, okay. They, there's also hotels in Heber. I didn't even think about that. I know there's one right there by Dam Site Park. So if there's people staying at Dam Site and y'all want a hotel by them, I'll try to do some research and try to find the name of that one.
Have you ever noticed what store is close to Fuji's? It's a pet store. Oh.
That's why I get sushi.
Oof.
It's all fish there, maybe. Or squid.
Chinese restaurants sell cat meat. I did not know that. That's just a joke around here, I guess. You think it's not a joke?
They found cats in their freezer.
That is true. That is true. One of our.
They said it was for personal use.
Good night, Carlton family. Yes, a Chinese restaurant did have cats in their freezer.
Fuji's, yeah. Not Fiji's.
Yeah. We love Fuji's in Conway. Where are you at, Searching Sabrina? I didn't know you were that close.
I like the one in Conway, but I honestly like the one in the
that's a true story.
Yeah. The one in Cersei, the yum yum sauce, I like it better. I don't know why, but there is a difference between the yum yum sauce at Cersei and the one in Conway.
But that is a true story, but they did say they had them for personal use.
I don't know. I've never, not that I know of, tried cat. I always joke when we go to the Chinese buffet that piece of meat on the stick is cat on the stick.
Okay, but we did go to a Mexican restaurant here several months ago, and Ben and our friend that was with us too, both of them found hair in their food, and I promise you it was cat hair.
It may have
that was a Mexican restaurant. Could have come off their clothes if they had a cat, but both of them had cat hair in their food.
They can bring my own food. I'd rather try beaver. I'm gonna tell you what. If you have not tried beaver, if there's any possible way that you can get a hold of some, it is amazing.
Okay, the best yum yum is at Smari at Shackleford Crossing next to the big JCPenney.
Samurai?
Oh, I bet that's what it is. The Old Mountain Men ate puma? Oof. I would say...
eat whatever you had to survive.
Yes, Jeff at Bobblehead Homestead said crappie's better than sushi. Amen. Yes. Crappie is the best. Vendors need to get there early that morning. We probably won't have all the vendors come set up like the day before just because the weather and I really don't want to be responsible for y'all's stuff overnight. I mean, we're out in a safe area in the country, but still, I just wouldn't want your stuff to disappear.
We're making her hungry. Talking about the cats.
Oh. I had a roach in my Coke's ice cube at a wing joint before smiling up at me. That's awful.
The hairs get me, and it seems like everywhere we go, I'm the one that gets hair in my food.
Yeah.
It's starting to kind of transform over to Lane, which I'm glad. I mean, less me. But we even went to we was eating in Colorado one time at fish tacos and looked down, and I think it was a guy's beard hair was on top of my fish taco.
Okay, but now I know why that you have your beard, because he pets it all the time, and those are all over our house now.
Not as much
you
as
used to get
these.
mad at me, but yeah. Chester said, I wish I had a good honey hole to catch some crappie. You gonna tell him the honey hole?
Where? All the way over there?
Yeah.
By Jeff?
Yeah. Is that where he's at?
That's pretty close to Jeff's place.
Cool. The honey hole is,
Go ahead.
I forgot the name of it. I think it's called Lake Nimrod.
Yeah.
That is the place to catch fish.
No, it wasn't my beard hair. I had short,
Yeah,
really short beard right then. No sushi and fish.
He loves sushi. Him and
I
Lane
do.
both.
I do.
Yes. Ethan said you need to do sushi the next time they're down here. Yeah.
I would
He loves
gladly go. We can eat all the sushi there is. I'm pretty experimental, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Lane loves sushi. Lawrence and Lane and you and Ethan can just go eat
That's fine
all
with
the
me.
sushi you want.
That is perfectly fine with me.
I like sushi, but I like the cooked kind.
She likes the deep fried sushi.
Yeah. Oh.
What?
I've eaten some crazy stuff like baby goats, a soup made of baby goat blood with all the goat organs. Oh,
Okay.
wow.
But tell them what we ate here not too long ago. The beef tongue and beef heart and
I like those.
deer heart. I would have never thought I'd eat a tongue, but it's
Turtle is
pretty
good.
good. I haven't eaten
Oh.
turtle. What?
Ethan said I like it raw and wriggling.
That's probably going to say wiggling.
Either one. Wriggling
Yeah,
or
you
wiggling.
ever seen that one where they put the sauce on top of the squid and it starts moving?
No. I just cannot do it.
I'd like to try turtle, would you? Don't they have like 7 different kinds of meat in a turtle?
Jeff at Ballhead, are you close to Lake Nimrod?
Is he on here still?
I don't know. He might have went to bed. Yeah. Cow tongue is really good.
Cheek. Cow cheek. And I don't think I've tried that, but I would.
Snapping turtle.
There is only a few things that just in my mind I'd think that I would not try.
Possum.
And skunk.
Mm-mm.
No. Or armadillo. Those 3. Mm-mm. Try octopus.
Margie said she can
octopus.
bring you some raw Southern Maryland oysters.
I'd try them.
Yeah.
I would definitely try some. I guess you eat them raw?
Jeff said Lake Nimrod isn't far. Petty Jean River just east of the Blue Mountain Dam when they're letting water out of the lake is a honey hole.
We had an amazing couple of trips over there to Lake Nimrod. When it was down low, we was doing the spider rigging. Andrew would pull up 2 crappie on one pole at it sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a fun place. And I said this earlier, but if you're going to camp and you like hiking, Petty Jean Mountain and just that whole area
And what's this other one?
is just an awesome place. It's so beautiful. And there's long trails and short trails and a lodge. There's several different lodges. What'd you say?
What's the other one that we went hiking to?
Pinnacle Mountain.
Pinnacle,
That's around
yeah.
Little Rock. That's a good hike.
Yeah.
It's not as much of like a park. Petty Jean's up in the mountains, like
There's so many people saying raw oysters are good. Armadillo, opossum, and hatchel. No, thank you. I just, if times got bad and we had to, they'd have to be pretty bad with me.
Yeah.
Rattlesnake is good. I've had rattlesnake. Fried rattlesnake. Mm-hmm. Any weird fruits and veggies someone has had?
Yes, I agree, Jeff. There is lots of beauty in Arkansas.
Yes.
So just depending on what you like to do is where you should stay, really. We have eaten some pretty weird stuff.
I like fried oyster, but I think anything fried's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's what we need. Get somebody that does a bunch of frying, like fried Twinkies in the food truck. Maya, you think you can work on that? Fried Twinkies, fried Oreos, fried ice cream? No?
Fried ice cream?
Yeah, you had never heard of it? Yeah. Deep fried ice cream. The Buffalo River is beautiful. My brother, I actually bought some land up there right off the Buffalo River in Marshall.
Yeah.
It is awesome. Mm.
Yeah. Pinnacle is a beautiful hike. We actually had never done it before, and he was training to go to Colorado a few years ago with some buddies that they were really going to hike hard. And we went to Pinnacle for the first time ever, and our kids were little, and we wound up on the hike of our life, climbing rocks, and like I thought we were all going to die, and wound up finally made it to the top. I'm praying the whole way, please just let us live. We get up there, and then there's people just strolling around everywhere, and we're like, where did all these people come from? We'd only seen like 2 people up to that point, and there was a totally other side that was easy. You just walked up a path, and we'd made it to the really difficult side.
Hey, hadn't you done that before? The fried zucchini flowers? Or did you bake them? Or squash flowers, whatever?
Squash flowers.
Was it fried or?
Think I fried them.
Was it? They was good.
Yeah. You just take the male flowers off a squash or zucchini plant, which is the ones, obviously, that don't make the squash.
Oh, no way.
What?
Amber says she knows a guy that picks up roadkill and brings it to church potlucks. What? You never know what you're going to eat. Mm.
Is it Lester, Amber? Because that's immediately who came to my mind.
Raccoon is also very good. Raccoon fat is a medicine. Huh. Grew up taking a spoonful of coon fat for a bad cough.
Of what?
A spoonful of coon fat for a bad cough. Mount Rainier, 30 years ago.
Okay, good. It's not Lester.
We used to have people around here cooking.
See you, Mary. I can't do roadkill.
Unless it's still alive. If somebody just hit a deer on the road, we'd eat it.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as it's still... And I put it out.
Yeah.
No electricity for vendors. That is correct.
Yes. Oh. Speaking of church potlucks, I was just reading not too long ago about canning potatoes, because I like to can potatoes so they're ready to go. And I was reading about a lady who didn't can them properly, and she took them to a church potluck. She made potato salad out of them, and it killed a bunch of the church because they had botulism. So now I'm kind of freaked out about church potlucks. I'm like, what could be in this stuff?
Or any potluck.
Yeah.
Like if we had a potluck for this. You never know. If you had a potluck for this, you might be eating beaver burgers, or you might be eating roadkill coons.
Yeah. I don't know where that was. I was just reading about canning potatoes, and it said, you have to do it properly.
I hope you're doing it properly.
I'm doing it properly.
So, let's see.
I'm just going to tell you, what they thought she had done was not peeled them good. And I've seen some people can them with the peelings on, and it makes me cringe because I'm like, oh no. But that's what it was about. Yeah, I don't know about buying others' canning products either.
I worry about that because you never know how somebody does something.
Yeah. Yeah, I've not had any trouble with canning potatoes, but I peel every one of them, which is a pain because sometimes when you dig your own potatoes, a lot of them might be small. So I have to can all the bigger ones because they're the only ones I can get peeled.
I think that's Ethan from 180 Degrees. I know we watched, and it may have just been for TV, but I know we seen on, was it Mountain Men that Eustace Conway went and picked up an animal, and as long as it was still flimsy, moving around and hadn't rigor mortis or whatever hadn't set up, he would go ahead and take it home and eat it. I don't know.
Yeah. Ben's brother has actually been hearing about the beaver burgers on YouTube. He watches our YouTube. And so we're cooking him a beaver burger tomorrow.
Actually, him and Mom, aren't we?
Yeah.
Mom's going to try it, which really surprises me.
She's pretty adventurous.
Sometime.
She raised two boys. Yeah, Ethan, you probably met Eustace Conway in at the HOA. Yeah. We would have loved to met him. Maybe he'll be there this year.
Him and Joel.
Yeah. But before YouTube, we used to love that Mountain Men show.
Mm-hmm.
We never watched YouTube, really.
Yeah, we don't have Dish. We
don't
really
watch TV now. And we really don't watch as much YouTube as I'd love to watch all of y'all's videos and keep up with what everybody's doing, but we run out of time.
Let me get back up there. How or where can I get directions and address for a Shindig? Jim White, have you registered on the Eventbrite?
Yeah, register on the Eventbrite. They just linked it right up above you. And it'll tell you the details where it's at and everything. I registered 6 people for the seed exchange. Who's doing the seed exchange? I don't know anything about the seed exchange.
I don't know. Maya, do you know anything about that one? Is Jess heading that up?
Oh, disgusting. Ethan says rigor mortis actually goes away after a little bit, so then it's going to be flimsy again. Disgusting. Did you really think Eustace was as
redneck
extreme as he seemed on TV?
How we keep up with each other and farm.
Other channels. I try to catch.
It's hard.
Jeremiah, someone was asking about the seed exchange. Is that something Jess is doing or maybe somebody else is doing? I'm not sure about a seed exchange. But I try to keep up with a little bit of what channels are doing that I'm interested in. I don't have time to watch near enough of
a lot of things
what I'd
is
like
looking
to.
through the subscriptions who we're subscribed to, and if something really pops out on mine that catches my eye, yeah, I'll go watch it. Or if I get a really, really, really slow day, I'll sit around and watch them. But it's very rarely that we have slow days. Kind of like today, we have been running. What did you say, since about 8 o'clock this morning?
Yeah.
Still got to get a video edited too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it may not happen tonight. But
I didn't know we had to. Yeah, I don't think it's happening.
You don't think one's going up?
No.
Do we need to sign up for the seed exchange?
I'm not really sure. Yeah. This is the first I've heard about it. He said Jess will head it up. Is some of y'all that are saying you signed up for it, is that something that was already put out there? And if so, who put it out there?
No, there it is, the meetup, not the seed exchange. How can I check the registration?
Okay, gotcha.
I guess you're asking, do you need to be signed up for the meetup? Is that it?
Yeah. Well, no, they're asking how do they check and make sure they signed up?
Oh,
I'm
for
not sure.
should have got an email on it, an Eventbrite email.
Yeah. Search your email and see if you did. Um, I don't know yet. I was thinking about because we're gonna have some stuff to give away. I know this Azure Standard box. I was thinking maybe y'all could bring your ticket
They
and
can
maybe do like a just a drawing.
We can do that, or we could. We hadn't got any of these details lined out, or we could do. They could come by our booth and sign up for a giveaway or
Yeah.
something like that. I don't know.
Definitely sign up in case we decide to do something with the tickets.
Yeah.
And plus that just gives us a number of people.
Right. That way, if 600 or 700 are actually coming and there's only 300 signed up, I'm going off of what's signed up to. We're doing that for the food trucks. We're doing that for the porta potties. All kinds of things. I mean, we're even having to try to look around and look at our layout of our field and see where we're going to be doing all of our parking. We're going to be needing people to help with parking. Um, there's several still details that we've got to get worked out, but please sign up if you're coming. And if you're not coming, if you've signed up and decided, oh, we can't make it, something else has come up, you can, uh,
Cancel it.
yeah, cancel that. So sign up.
Yeah, I agree, Patty.
Oh, yeah.
We totally quit TV. We quit TV before we started YouTube. I wanted to because I wanted out of debt, and so I was trying to think of all the ways possible to save money on our monthly bills. But it took me convincing the other three for a while because they were like, "What in the world are we gonna do?" Because
I really liked watching Mountain Men.
we had just 2 or 3 shows that we liked to watch. Mountain Men. We liked what's the people in Alaska? Oh, Eve and Ivan.
Oh, the Alaska Last Frontier.
Yes, we loved Alaska: The Last Frontier. I don't know why, because we were doing all the same things as them.
But it's like what we like watching right now.
Yeah, we'll watch y'all do stuff, and it's like, why are we watching someone get their cows up? Because we just got our cows up, but
it's the personal connection.
it's just that's our life. Homesteading is our life, so we like it. We like seeing how other people are doing stuff. Um, so anyway, we just pulled the plug one day, and so
it's been nice.
It's been really nice. We've had a lot more family time. We used to, after supper, the kids would go watch something and we'd watch our shows. And I'm like, man, we wasted so many years on stupid TV shows. But now we like keeping up with y'all. Yeah, the Kilchers.
Yeah. So how many on here are going to the Deep South gathering? YouTube community is amazing. What is really amazing is like on the sending out the seeds. We knew there was people out there that couldn't really afford to have the seeds mailed to them or whatever. I mean, we got some amazing anonymous donations, and some of them we knew who done it. But I mean, they didn't even want seeds. They were just like, here, this is going to be to help people that can't afford it. This YouTube community it's amazing.
Yeah.
19 years ago, gave up TV.
Aw. Kira, I think that's more important. Deep South, the gathering, I haven't actually looked. Someone said about 6 hours, but I don't know. I haven't actually looked.
It's pretty far down
They're
south.
not that far from the ocean. I know they said that. So,
Isn't Jess doing isn't she speaking down there?
I think she's speaking, and then Roots and Refuge and us and maybe Home in the Sticks.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to remember who else.
Was it
Alderman Farms.
Yeah.
Some of them, we're on a panel at Deep South's gathering. So we'll be answering some questions. They've already sent us a couple of videos we've watched to get our thoughts together on the panel and the questions. And I'm sure a lot of that will be recorded. And then April is our event. There's no speakers or classes or anything for our event. It's just a fellowship time.
Just come hang
Selling
out, chat.
stuff. Yeah. Food trucks, music, all that. May is Baker Creek. We will be there as well. It's a huge YouTube event. There's other people as well that don't do YouTube, but there's tons of YouTubers, big name channels.
Big time YouTubers.
They do have speakers. They have lots and lots of plant sales, and a lot of people go there for plants.
And they got music. They'll have blacksmithing there. That's something else. I haven't got it lined up because I didn't even say anything to him, but I don't know if y'all ever used to watch the show
Iron and Fire.
Iron and Fire. I've made friends with that guy, Daniel Casey.
As seen on Iron and Fire.
Yeah, as seen on it. I guess that's the legal term.
We've got to say that. So.
Even y'all, I don't know if y'all seen the one video where I went and made Andrea some garden tools over there. I'd like to get him here and do a little blacksmithing demonstration. So
he is amazing.
The guy makes black powder rifles and beautiful knives. So.
See you, Jeremiah. Thank you. He's amazing, and he's just really, really nice. Nice family. Maybe he'll come.
Yep.
He's very talented, and I'm not talking about little dinky guns and garden tools that are not worth anything. I'm talking. He makes amazing stuff. Yeah. It's crazy the stuff he's made and sold. He makes a lot of knives.
Does he have a website? Yes, it's Casey Arms.
Yeah, Casey Arms, CASEYARMS. You can check out his Facebook page too, and that'll probably take you to his website. He has a bit of a weight on making stuff, but samurai swords.
I'm sure he could.
He's crazy amazing.
The guy
he was a homeschooler that wanted to learn a trade, and he spent a lot of time with some brothers that took him under their wing and taught him all that they know.
No, I understand. They're the
they're like the masters.
Blacksmithing.
I can't remember their names, but they're like famous blacksmithers. And anyway, they're just pretty neat people that they're just trying to make a living doing what he loves and being together, not being in the rat race of a 9-to-5 job.
Yeah. He makes it work. And he's really, really, really good at what he does.
Yeah. But
it's getting late.
Yeah. Thank you, Margie. I thought he did a great job too. And I'm excited to use those tools this year.
Now, she said at first she wasn't going to use them. She's going to hang them up. But
they're really pretty.
We're going to make her use them.
Well, it has been almost 2 hours. We have had a blast chatting with y'all. I hope we gave y'all all the info that you needed. I'm sure other things will come up, but this is a great video to send people to for all the links to PayPal and different things, the email and all that. So,
all right. Anyway, no more questions? We'll give it, 15 seconds.
Yes, Keto Country, they might have just came in. We did get vendor info. Go back to the beginning of this, and it tells all about it.
Probably link it right here.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to run through that real quick before we sign off. It's $15 to be a vendor. You can send it to the PayPal link that's in all these comments. You will need to bring a pop-up canopy if you want one.
And your tables.
A table, chair, and money to make change.
Yep. The Haskins family just linked the PayPal.
And then go ahead and send an email there's an email link going up through here.
Amber, do you still have that email on there?
To say that you paid your PayPal money and what your name is in case it's different from your channel, and tell us what you're selling, because we kind of want to get a list of what everyone is selling. So, can I bring livestock pups? Yes. Yes, you can.
You just cannot leave none here.
Yes, you can.
Mm.
Oh, yes. And I hope y'all got your seeds and your books.
Yep.
It says, Ben, you got to floss before you go.
No.
So take it
No.
away.
I'm not doing it. I am not doing it. I am sorry, but no, but no, but no.
Your face is getting red.
I know it. I'll get over here off screen. Amber, I will get you back.
You have to floss.
No, I don't
she
have to.
called you out.
Mm-hmm.
Great Pyrenees pups. Oh, you're killing me. Those are the best. All right.
There's the email right there. The Shindig 2019 at gmail.com. So if you are wanting to be a vendor, give us your information on that, what you're selling, and then the PayPal link.
The seeds and books we gave away last week on the live, we may have some more from Baker Creek. They are sponsoring our Shindig as well, and so is Azure Standard. And we're working on some more sponsors, but we've got those so far.
And the seeds, we do got some left over. Right now, what we're trying to do, we're trying to figure out. I've heard people talking about what was it, where they sign up? Something and ship.
Click and ship.
Yeah. Click and ship. That way, because we spent hours and hours. I'm going to say about 5 or 6 hours.
And that was working at the same time.
Yes. Just getting everybody's address on labels.
So much.
Everything packaged. So we're looking into that and making a whole lot easier on us if everybody went in there and done the click and ship. So
yeah.
We will be doing another seed giveaway coming soon. So if you are not already, subscribe to our channel.
Yes.
Click that bell. That way you get notifications when we go live. And we will also be posting that we will be doing another seed giveaway to give you a little bit of heads up.
And I want to give one more shout out to our moderators. Moderators, would you all comment right now and just say me? Horticulture Geek, did we mail their seeds?
No, I thought you said you was going to pick yours up.
Okay. I cannot remember. If we didn't mail them, we stuck them aside.
If you don't get them by tomorrow, I don't think you did. I don't think we did. I think you said you was wanting to come get them. And that Everyday Kira, you're coming to get yours.
Yes. That Everyday Kira is one of our moderators. Haskins Family Vlog, 180 Degrees from Average, Horticulture Geek. We had Roots and Refuge.
Ethan Snow Lord at the North. How much snow do y'all have right now? I got to know. And what is your temperature right now?
Good night, Margie. Can't wait to meet you.
I hope all y'all are checking all of our moderators out.
Yes. The Great Shindig of 2019. Yes. Jeff, I cannot wait to talk to you about chickens.
She is chomping at the bit to get some of these chickens.
Yes. Couple feet on the ground.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Whew.
All right.
-16. No way, Ghost Shredder. I can't even imagine.
Wow.
Yeah, we got to go too, guys. I'm getting tired. I know that.
Yeah. We will see y'all later. Thanks for tuning in. This has been a blast. We will see y'all next week. We'll have some videos up. So thanks again, and we will see you later.
Bye.